hop into it. Nothing we can't learn on the fly. So in 10 seconds, we're gonna start with 30 seconds of plank jacks. So I'm coming down to this push-up position, and then I'm just hopping my feet out and then hopping them back. You can also step in and out too, that's totally fine. But let's go for 30 seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna do alternating side lunges. So I'm just squatting down as far as I can. Everyone will be a little bit different. Gonna open up our hips, kind of acts as a little bit of a stretch, as well as getting some blood flowing to our legs. Looks good, everyone. Three, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna alternate swinging our leg forward, keeping our leg straight, and then big swing, kind of looking for a little bit of a hamstring stretch as we swing our leg forward. Nice job. Going back to plank jacks in 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Back to plank jacks for 30 seconds. You can hop in and out. Don't be afraid to step in and out if that feels better for you. Ten more seconds. And then we're going to alternating side lunges in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stepping out to the side, sinking down as far as you can, and then repeating on the other side. Three, 2, 1. Now those alternating leg swings. Looks good. In 3, 2, 1. One more time through. Let's go to plank jacks. Nice job. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alternating side lunges. Nice job, everyone. Three, 2, 1. Leg swings. Ten more seconds. And rest. Nicely done, everyone. Okay. Today's workout is gonna have 2 parts. A 15-minute AMRAP, so we'll work on a bunch of stuff for 15 minutes. Then we're all gonna rest 3 minutes together. We'll all kind of recover. And then we're gonna do 3 sets of kind of this core side plank focused piece. And we'll start each of those sets together. So let me just paste it. There's a lot of stuff, but nothing we can't handle. So I did just paste it into the chat if you need like a reference guide at any point. So let's talk about the first piece. I think that's the main focus today. So it's gonna start with 15-minute clock. In that 15 minutes, we'll do as many rounds as we can of 30 seconds of high knees. That's actually a typo there, great. Let me just fix that. Sorry about that. There we go. The second one's the real one. It's 20 push press and 20 front squats, not 10. Then 30 seconds of mountain climbers, and then 30 seconds of rest, and then you'll go back to all those movements and begin again. So high knees, push press, front squats, mountain climbers, a little bit of rest, and then back at it. Once we have done that for 15 minutes, we'll rest for 3 minutes, and then we're gonna do 3 rounds of a 10-second side plank, then 10 hip taps, and 10 reach unders. Then we'll repeat on the other side, and then we'll take a little break between maybe like a minute or so, but we'll do that 3 times. So let's talk about the first part, high knees. 2 ways we can do this. The kind of more dynamic way that is technically meant to replace something that would be like running or rowing if we were in an actual physical gym. So how that looks is it's basically like running in place, but I'm bringing my knees high. I like to put my hands out at like a 90-degree angle with my elbow and just give myself little targets, just to make sure that my high knees don't turn into this. And there is an alternate version, which is just marching. So now I'm still keeping my heart rate up, still getting a workout, but I can let my heart rate come back down to a more manageable pace. So either one is good. Feel free to mix it up, whatever feels good for you at the moment. So we'll go for 30 seconds on that. If for any reason, maybe you're like on a very small device, if you can't see the clock, just count 30 seconds to your head. It'll be okay. Then we got the push press. For that, I'm gonna need a weight. Let's say this. So we can do a single hand version or a 2-hand version. For the single hand version, I'm starting with this weight in a racked position. So if it's a dumbbell, it can like rest on your shoulder. Kettlebell rests on your shoulder as well, but a little more in the front. And then from here, I'm gonna dip straight down and then drive up and send the weight overhead. So it's like a press, but I'm using my legs to do half the work. So dip and drive and send overhead. For the 2-hand version, we're just gonna do the same thing, but with 2 hands. So maybe you got a sandbag or something like that. I'm gonna dip down and drive overhead. I think I do have a sandbag here. So dip and drive. Totally works. Cool. So it's 20 either way. If you're using a 2-hand version, it's 20. And then if you're doing a single hand, just do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then our 20 front squats. So same idea, single or double. If I've got a single item, I'm gonna get it into that racked position. So it's just kind of resting on me. I don't want to have to like control it. So I don't want it out here or anything like that. It's just kind of resting on my shoulder, and then I can squat down and switch sides as needed. You've got a sandbag, front rack is just kind of tucked up under your chin, cradled in your arms, and we can squat like that. Awesome. Looks good. So 20 of those. Then 30 seconds of mountain climbers. And there's kind of, similarly to the high knees, there's kind of two ways we can do mountain climbers. First one is going to be starting in this position with one leg forward, one leg straight. And then for this version, I'm just going to jump and alternate legs. So you'll see my front foot is always touching the ground. In that way, it's very similar to the plank jack that we did in the warm-up. Our legs are just going back and forth instead of side to side. The other version, I'm going to start in this push-up. I'm going to bring one knee up towards my elbow and then alternate that way. So coming up to my elbow. It's not a very good angle no matter how I turn. But the difference there is that my front foot is not touching the ground. I'm just bringing my knee up to my elbow, but my toe doesn't make contact with the ground. Some people think one is easier than the other. Kind of depends on the individual. So let's do a few mountain climbers. If you're not sure, you can mess around with both versions, see which one you like more. And if you want to switch mid-workout, I'm fine with that. Cool. Okay, then 30 seconds of rest, and then back at it. Any questions on the 15-minute AMRAP so far? Good to go? Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do that AMRAP, and then while we're resting for 3 minutes, I'll show you that last piece. It's very easy to learn. I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock. So it's 30 seconds of high knees, 20 push press, 20 front squats, 30 seconds of mountain climbers, 30 seconds of rest, and then we repeat for 15 minutes. Let's start in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. High knees for 30 seconds. Two, one. All right, push press. Nice job, everyone. Don't forget your 30 seconds of rest at the end of each round. Great job, everyone. Nice job. Great work. Great job. We're chipping away. Nice job. Three more minutes. That's another round. Nice job. Two more minutes. Nice job. "60 seconds. Nice. 30 seconds in, we rest. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, nice job, everyone. We're gonna take 3 minutes to recover. Then we're gonna do this little core piece at the end that's 3 rounds long. I'm just gonna show you those movements right now during our 3 minutes of rest. They're very straightforward. So each set will be one side and then the other, then we'll rest. There's 3 movements. First thing is 10 seconds of a side plank. For a side plank, I'm gonna start on my elbow, on my side, and then I'm just gonna bring my hips up off the ground. So if balance feels like an issue, you can splay your feet. So instead of being like this, pop them like that, then come up off the ground. That's just fine. And a theme that will be true for all these movements is you can also do them with your knees bent. So now I've got my side plank. I'm still activating my obliques. I'm just a little bit shorter, so it's gonna be a little bit easier. Second movement is 10 hip taps. So we've done our 10 seconds of side plank. Then we're just gonna bring our hips to the ground and then back up. And that's 1. Can also be done with knees bent, hips down and up. And then movement 3 is gonna be 10 reach unders. So we'll pop back into our side plank, and then I'm just gonna reach under myself and then up tall, under. So there's 2 and 3. Again, like all the other movements, can be done with legs bent, just fine. So as we do these, if you need a break, take a little break, pop back in when you can, that's all good. We'll start each set together and we'll rest together. So don't worry, you won't get left in the dust or anything if you need to pop out of it for a second. And for these 3 rounds, I will count for me, but don't feel like you have to be totally in sync. It's fine if you're not. All right, 30 more seconds. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going to a 10-second side plank. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 10-second side plank. Hip taps are next, coming in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reach unders. 1, 2, oh, I'm feeling the burn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's switch sides. Let's do our side plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 10-second side plank. 3, 2, 1. Hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. That's hard. We're going to start with a minute of rest. Actually, let's just round up. We'll go when the clock says 6. Give ourselves a little extra break. Keeping in mind, if you need to go from bent knees, that's all good. It's a lot of cumulative time in a side plank, so be nice to yourself. Thirty more seconds to rest. All right, set number 2 coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second side plank. 3, 2, 1. Hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Turn it over. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Side plank. 3, 2, 1. Hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, we'll rest till the clock says 9. One more set. 20 seconds. Can't wait. All right, my fitness friends. Set number 3 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go into our side plank. Easy. This round's gonna be easy. 3, 2, 1. Hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So strong. Reach unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we can slowly switch sides. Let's do our side plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Hip taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Nice job. All right, we'll do a little mobility. We're just gonna start in this tabletop position, and then I'm gonna send my butt back, and I'm gonna press into the ground, sliding my head towards the ground in between my arms, and just kind of relaxing at the bottom. If you have a nicer floor than inside a gym, you could potentially place your cheek on the ground, but this floor smells like vinegar, so I'm just gonna go kind of near it. And we're breathing the whole time, sinking into that stretch. And we'll hang out for about 30 more seconds. Great job, everyone. That's all I got for you.